Good day, Ruskin Enjoyers. I hope you're doing alright. So the video you're about to watch is me doing the buy orders for the Halloween Week 1 Rush Store for 2024. Now, if you can remember, this Rush Store was quite a bit delayed, and due to that, unfortunately, we didn't have abnormals that week, but every single skin became marketable from Thursday night going into Friday morning, 1 o'clock in the morning on the 25th of October. So I yapped about that more than enough early in the week, and I've had to delay this video and release it either Monday or Tuesday, due to the fact that with the Week 2 Rush Store, there was a certain skin that was accepted that's caused quite a commotion. And by the time you're watching this video, there's probably already a video put out with the likes of that. So by then you'll probably understand why I delayed this. I felt like that might have been a little bit more interesting to put out earlier compared to, well, this video. But at the very least, you can look at me as I'm trying to figure out what to do in regards to offering prices for likes of these skins. And you might notice just a day later, some of them have already gone down in price. Down 25%, down 25%, down 41%, down 25%. Well, there you go. Well, that's just the state of Halloween skins, unfortunately. It is what it is. So at the very least now, you can go ahead, take a look at the buy orders and see how I approached everything. Gentlemen, here we are. So, as you can see, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, the 25th of October, Friday, yes. And last night, we already figured out the prices, so I'm always writing it down. I put it out on display in my server. So I got the prices. Pretty much with all the skins, we weren't like feeling super confident. So here's all the skins. There are the final sales. Look at the subscriber counts and whatnot. They sold very nicely. Good for them. And of course, earlier today, we had the brand new Rush Store. But of course, with the actual Halloween update being delayed, the items have not yet appeared. So we'll worry about that when that happens. Anyway, how much more time do we have? 20 seconds to go? 20 seconds to go. Right, so I've got the prices. Best of luck to each and every single one of you. If you don't have the prices, you should have been better prepared. I can't answer that for you. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's get this over and done with, and away we go. Right then, so Frankenstein fridge. I want to offer a decent price. Let me just copy something down. Quick refresh here. Hasn't appeared yet. Maybe not everybody is fully aware that these are marketable now. That's definitely something that would probably have to be a little bit concerned about. But there's the head wrap. The head wrap with a decent looking barda right there. And in. And the poncho. And the poncho. Let's go put a decent price on the likes of you. And there we are. Now the fridge has appeared, and the fridge is there with a decent looking barda already. Okay, well, it is what it is. I wasn't the fastest, but I've still done a decently fast enough buy order, and everything else might take a while for it to appear. Yes, indeed. Oh, there you go. There's the chest plate there. Now, with the likes of the chest plate, unfortunately, that is not going to do a very good job of retaining its value. I'm going low. I'm going to do like 22 pennies my currency. I know, yeah, that low, yes indeed. Now the face mask might follow suit. Again, I thought it was the better of the two. Now here we have the likes of the hoodie here, and I'll be happily fine to pick these up for a very cheap price. Same with the pants. Where's the pants? Where's the pants? The pants are here. Hello pants, good day pants. I want the pants, show me your pants. What? Right, face mask. Let's go do like a 50 penny barter in you, my currency, if you're wondering. Right, got that out of the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Rock. Hello, Rock. Good day, Rock. Looks like no one's doing a really strong barter on you. Let me just double check that. Wow, there's an 80 there. Still, I think you'll do better than really bad. So I'm going to do something like that. And I'm going to request 55. That's like a 90 penny buy order. 90 cent buy order. 90 cents American. Got the chest plate. We've done the face mask. Here is the... Oh, yeah. I don't expect much for the likes of this. 50 pennies. 25. I probably will still buy a bunch of them. I wouldn't be surprised. I might remove that eventually as well. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Right, okay. I wasn't feeling very confident with this. And still, you could potentially pick up these for a very cheap price and flip them for next Halloween. Maybe. So I think I will pick these up for a very cheap price. And I think I could flip them for double the price. So that's equal to about 70 cents there. Yeah, that's about 70 cents. Got that with a 60 to 65 cent buy order. So what's missing? Literal Dracula box. So that's what we're waiting for now. God, this is probably the longest we've showcased the likes of doing buy orders. So I could probably go over and do the second batch of buy orders. Well, so let's go do that. And now we can be a little bit more smarter in how we approach it. So that has a lot of buy orders. That has buy orders basically only going up to about $1.20. But I suggested going all the way up to $1.50. There's a lot of space there, and I could probably get a lot of room for myself. This did not sell as much as last year's fridge, and I don't expect any other fridges to potentially be accepted anytime soon, let alone fridges being worked on and submitted to the workshop anytime soon. But then again, Christmas, considering last year. So, regardless, I think I'll go on a little bit stronger. I think I can do something like this. And yeah, go on. I can afford it. I'll give it a shot. Head wrap. You only have barders going up to a certain point. Could I go higher? I could. I might. But I'm already noticing that you got barders going down to about $1.50 already. You did how many sales? So let's just make use of that. Let's go hop over to here. You did almost 30,000 subscribers. Well, more specifically, 29,000 subscribers. Glow in the dark. But during the day, perfectly fine white camouflage primitive clothing. It's debatable. And then again, questioning, is it even that, glow in the dark? I've showcased this. You do notice it. And of course, during the likes of nighttime, in the cold environment, it's all pitch black. So, it's still a problem. It's not that bright, though. But just take it off at nighttime. And I did say at the very least, yes, with the likes of the poncho, you probably would just want to look at the likes of the Arctic camo poncho. I don't blame you. That's a perfectly fine option. Just scroll down. It's only like 60 cents more expensive. But when you compare this with the likes of the Arctic burlap head wrap, that's about $10 more expensive. So considering that, thinking, I can offer more. No, if I get dumped on, it's not the end of the world for me. Could do 90 cents. I could do 90 cents. I could do 90 cents. I could. I might. I am. I'm going to go in for it. I'm going to do it. Go on then. We'll see what happens. I'll only request 40. All right. We'll do it that way. And you? Oh, go on then. We'll give it a shot. I'll request 30 there. If I end up buying more or far too many, then yeah, I'll be a little bit concerned. Right. In regards to this, I feel like I'm more than happy to buy these at this price. I can get them for super cheap, and I can get them for a little bit more. And I assure you, if we see that collection continuation happening next year, things are looking very fun. So yeah, I'll go buy a lot of these. I won't feel too bad about it. I'm hoping I can flip them for a lot. Also, just consider this. We don't really have that many orange clothing and armor sets, so if someone wants to be an orange, or, well, more specifically a pumpkin, yeah, so, cool. Zombie face mask, you're okay for green camouflage. It's definitely a consideration. And you have barders only going up to that 50 penny price, which is equal to maybe about 65 to 70 pennies American. Isn't it my barder? I think it is, yeah. Okay, then. Maybe I'll just do 60 my currency then. All right, then, let's go do that. 0.6, and I'll only request 30, and if I get a lot of them being sold to me, I'll just remove it. I do monitor my barders a lot, so I'm good. Zombie Rock, how low are you currently at the moment? You have barders basically only going up to about $1.10. Wow. Well, if it's open season for $1, maybe I'll just go for $1. Just to see how that turns out. And you cannot buy any... What? I already did that. Are you just being glitched? Quick refresh. Did you not do it, or did you do it? Sometimes things are weird. Okay, we'll give that another try. I don't know why it did that. And it's still doing that. So if I missed out, like, have I failed to buy order something? What's going on? That apparently didn't do anything. All right, we'll give this a shot then. So, yeah. Isn't this thrilling? Oh, no. Right, so I just had a bit of a weird problem there. It's because I had the requests issue. So now that I've turned on a VPN, I should be able to do another barter perfectly fine without any issue. If I do, I'm going to be very confused. And there we go. Yeah, perfectly fine. So that was the requests issue. It just wasn't outright telling me it was the requests issue. But then eventually it did show it, and then I had to, put a VPN on. Yeah, do I even want to go with another barter on this, I guess? No, I don't really want to, but I can see that there's not that many barders going up to, like, this price. So I guess I'll give it a shot, I guess. Buy a bunch of them for next to nothing. Maybe they'll rise up in price in the future. You never know. So buy them for nothing, wait it out. Maybe it gets pumped. That could be another thing. But they still sold quite a lot, so we'll see. Little Dracula box. Oh, I haven't done a bar on you yet. Back over to here. This account, this account, this account. Hello, this account first. So it's only got barders up to about 50 cents at the moment. You're going to do better than that. So let's do 60 cents American. And then we can do 70 cents American. Yippee! Yeah, that's what we'll do. So I don't expect it to do brilliantly, but for the price this low, anything can still be a potential profit. So yeah, smart barter can still lead to some success. I'll always say that. So yeah, eat you furnace, giggle at that. It's got barders only going up to about 60 cents at the moment. And you know what? Even then, I don't fully trust it. Even then, I'm not going to bother doing a second barter. I just don't trust furnaces for Halloween. And yeah, okay. So that has the original barter of about 70 cents there. Do you want to go a little bit higher? Well, I did suggest no more than 70 cents. I think I'll leave it. I think that's it. I think I'll leave it as that. And I'll remove this. I'll go back over to here. Look at these skins now. And they'll probably have prices. And then we'll make considerations for what happens next now. Okay, so sorry for the weird thing that happened with the VPN and whatnot. Requests issue. What are you going to do? But I have noticed pretty quickly that Ghost Guise, Poncho and Hedge Rep have gone below their Rustall price of $1.49. So let's just quickly look at the likes of both of them real quickly. Let's turn on the extension that lets me see all of these skins in terms of different currencies. So here we are. Frankenstein fridge. I'm looking at you. 13 listings already, and it's got the lowest listing of about $3.24, with barders going all the way up to about $1.40-ish. Look at that big fat barder there. That's the barders we care about. When it's in big quantity, that's potentially as low as it will go. And I looked at this last night and I thought, you know what, it's going to probably go down to maybe about $1.50 at its worst. I'm that barder there at $1.40. I'll be fine to pick them up at that price. I saw when the likes of the Hell fridge from last year went all the way down to about $1.30. No, it went all the way down to about $1.50 as well. But then it went all the way back up to about $2.20 recently. So there's profit to be made. It's just long-term profit. I just got to monitor my barders and see how everything works out. But that was a cool looking fridge. And as I said, it did not sell as much as last year's fridge. So just to do a quick comparison, that did just over 23,000 subscribers. That right there did almost 25,000 subscribers. There's like a 2,000 difference. Let's see if it holds up quite nicely. But initially, I wouldn't be too surprised if we see quite a lot of listings. But as time goes on, it will go down. Just to remind all of you, looking at this Hell fridge right here, currently right now, it only has 33 listings. So, yeah, that's pretty good. So, give it more time. It'll keep going up in price because there's just hardly any stock. Cool. Right then. So, looking at the likes of these two skins here, that's the main thing I was concerned about. As you can see with that £1.12 listing, yeah. But when you look at the buy orders, it's not too surprising at all, is it? And that's me right there, the highest buy order. So, oh dear, maybe I might want to remove that. That very likely might be an option I have to consider. And a lot of people very likely will be able to list theirs right now as well. Oh dear. And over to here as well, Ghost Guise Poncho. You'd have thought that maybe at the very least, maybe. Oh wow, someone's already sold one to me, 29. Oh no. Okay, I might have to double check these second barders that I've done. They might be just a little bit too high. But I guess people have probably given up on it already. They just thought, oh, glow in the dark. Nope, can't have that. As I said, just look at the actual glow in the dark itself. Do you honestly think that's bright enough to become a problem? Now, feel free to comment below. I didn't think it was that bad. And as I said, couldn't you just take it off during the night time? But for a lot of people, they probably don't want to do that. All right, fair enough, fine, cool. It's probably just going to suffer instantly because it's just glow in the dark. And people don't even want to make like compromises or whatnot. I don't have to spend money. I don't want to spend money and just go for a compromise. All right, whatever. Cool. Fair enough then. Well, might need to go double check that barter then in a second. So let's kind of finish this video off then, looking at the likes of these Halloween skins and making considerations for what happens next. So Pumpkin Pants, your highest barter is only 66 cents, and that's my buy order. And as I said, I'm fine. I'll buy them. I'm happy. Yep. Because I told you this. I'm very confident that we will be seeing Pumpkin Tier 3. I cannot guarantee that it'll be accepted next year, but I mean, Pumpkin's been doing pretty good so far over the past few years. Tier 2 accepted 2 years ago. Last year, the road sign gloves were accepted. this year, hoodie and pants are accepted. So in 2025, Halloween 2025, if I see that tier 3 armor, I'm cooking. I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, pumpkin hoodie right here as well, and same thing, highest barter 88 cents, 66 cents, 89 quantity. Cool. And then with the zombie face mask, I'm not 100% sure of this. I have the highest buy order, 77 cents, but the lowest listing right now is only $4.46. Keep an eye on something like this. It might actually work out quite nicely. We shall see. And then we had the likes of the Zombie Rock. Zombie Rock, I thought you weren't going to do a good job of retaining your value, but I also thought you can't really go down that bad, surely. It might. But the Scarecrow Rock was the thing that I made a comparison to. Let's just quickly go ahead and look at that one more time. Because right now, the Zombie Rock, Scarecrow Rock, it's doing better, but it's still down. Still down. So if I can recall, I bought a whole bunch of these at like $1, and right now it's $1.58. So yeah, there has been some profit being made. It's not a lot of profit, but I did buy a lot of them. I bought like 150 of them. So that happened, but hey, it was still profit. It's long-term profit. It's kind of slow, but if you have many skins like that, like I do, you're still making quite a lot of profit. But you do have to shuffle around a lot of stock every now and to different places and whatnot, as you get the idea. So, all right, cool. Still worked out okay. So the Zombie Rock, can't help but assume something similar will happen as time goes on, but you're very likely going to be going down in price, and it's probably going to go all the way down to $1, which I'll be picking a whole bunch of them. So yeah, okay, cool. I'll pick up those for $1 each. Then we have the little Dracula box, and yeah, you really didn't have that many buy orders initially, did you? And that's why I did some very lowball buy orders. 77 cents and 64 cents. Okay. We'll see how that turns out. Don't expect that to do very well. I'm pretty sure that will be going down to less than $1. We'll see how that turns out. But as of now, lowest listing $3.60. The zombie chest plate, I know I didn't talk about this immediately after talking about the likes of the face mask, but in terms of priority of my buy orders, you're like one of the last ones I chased after, and yeah, 53 cents is its highest buy order. And even then, I'm pretty sure it'll go lower than that. Give it time, it'll probably go lower than that, wouldn't be too surprised by that. Moving on, Eat You Furnace, I didn't even want to put down a stronger buy order above 50 cents. Well, 50 pennies my currency. Yeah, I just didn't trust it. I didn't want to go any higher than that. And then we have the Grim Farm sheet metal door. Now, following what happened with the likes of the garage door last night, what I was talking about with the garage door last night, basically, the Grim Farm garage door, that went down to a third of its price over the course of like a month. And I can just reiterate this. I can showcase this to you. So this did almost 20,000 subscribers, which is quite a lot, especially with all the sheet metal doors that came out this year. But when I looked at the behavior of the garage door, as you can see, instantly, very quickly, it just went down. And I just couldn't help but assume that was the same, like, unfortunate expectation for the sheet metal door. So it did go down instantly here, but it didn't reach its lowest point until we reached the Easter dip. And around February time, it was selling for just barely over $1, a third of its price. It sold for $3 in the Rust store, so awkward. And yeah, I expected the exact same thing with the sheet metal door right there. I thought, okay, I can only offer about up to 70 cents and that's it. And that's what I did. So we'll see what happens next. But with all of these skins, the majority at the very least will be going below the Rust store price. Some of them might, work out nicely. I think the fridge is going to be doing okay. I kind of worry about these already. I'm kind of worried about my second stronger barger in both of them already. So that's a concern. But yeah, that's basically everything. It is basically a wrap up now. But just to reiterate this, if I could just go back over to here, I retweeted this earlier. There we go. So the Halloween items, just to go over the details once more. Unfortunately, the Halloween update itself, it was delayed. Something went wrong. Facepunch couldn't release it today. So what they've gone and done is they've announced it for Monday instead. And that is when I expect the brand new items to be introduced as well. Okay? That is when I expect them to be introduced. What gets brought back, I don't fully know. I've had a few people asking me, oh, what if the likes of the brand new Mummy face mask and the Frankenstein face mask, what if they are part of the Dracula mask? Basically, if you buy the Dracula mask, you might be able to make all three of them, or chances are they are brand new entities. I get the feeling they're probably brand new entities, and if that's the case, hopping back over to the likes of here, you'd have to be concerned now that we very likely might not see all of the Halloween items being brought back, but that only means potentially there might be some very nice investments to be made. Because people just instantly assume, well, hang on a minute, does that mean it's discontinued? And I'm going to sit here and say this. If we're getting a bunch of other masks being introduced, I think hockey mask might be not brought back. And following that, maybe the likes of the baseball bat isn't brought back because that came out with it, didn't it? Maybe mummy wraps doesn't come back. Maybe the likes of the surgeon scrubs magically returns. I doubt that. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. But last year, we did not see the large candle set being brought back. And look at it now. It's perfectly in the positive. But if it is brought back next Monday, selling at $4, it won't be selling for $6 anymore. That'll be going down in price. People will be selling those as soon as possible because they know the price will go down because a brand new batch of them will be bought and end up on the Steam market and whatnot. So just for you to be concerned about. Same thing applies to the likes of the mummy wraps and the cursed cauldron. Now, if you want to be more aware in regards to how the items might behave over the course of, well, the foreseeable future, can you please consider watching this video right here? I go over all the details in regards to what might be a nice quick flip, what might be a brand new long-term investment that you might want to make. It's all here. It's all chaptered. Read here. If there's anything that catches your eye, feel free to skip ahead. And yeah, I even mentioned the likelihood that we might be getting a brand new torch. It was mentioned in the commits, but it hasn't been mentioned in quite some time now. So we don't fully know yet, but we'll see how that all turns out. So anyway, cool. That's up to you, and that's a wrap. So I need to go double check that second barter now on some of those barders because I think I might need to redo how I approach the likes of these two skins here. Are you going down any lower? Nothing's happened there, and only one so far. So maybe I'll just remove it and just stick with one barter. That might be the case. So that's everything. Let's now look forward to likes of these skins next week, which will be abnormal, and they will be perfectly fine to be bought next week. All good. Thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Catch you later. See you. Goodbye.